Hey guys, Brian here, and welcome back to Direct Admission. This is a solo one today because I wanted to talk to you about what I learned in grad school. Even though I didn't finish my NP, there was one class that really stuck out to me. And to be honest, I can't even remember what the class name was, but on the first day of that class, I came in kind of late and they were going over a specific topic. And the topic was sense of self. And so the teacher asked me the question of, if you were to meet yourself for the first time today, would you be your own friend? Would you befriend yourself? And normally I would probably brush it off and just say yes. But then the more and more I thought about it, I said no. I said, I don't think I would. And this was like a young 20-ish year old me, like 24 or something like that. And the self-actualization from that question itself really made me start thinking about a lot of things. It was like, damn, am I really being the best person that I possibly could be? Am I being the nicest person that I could be? Am I being the best brother I could be? Am I being the best son that I could be? Am I being the best nurse that I could be? And am I being the best like boyfriend at the time, before I became a fiance and a husband and a dad? And it really ate at me, this question, because of like, damn, I wouldn't even be my own friend. That is tough. That is tough. But in doing so, the next like exercise was to ask someone that you're really close with, what was your first impression of me? And to be honest, I couldn't ask my brother, but I asked like some of the people that became my closest friends that met me not when I was like a child, like not my childhood friends. I had to ask people that met me at work or met me at the gym or wherever I was at. And surprisingly, at the time, I thought it was a really cool dude, right? But a lot of them said, like, you're intimidating, or you seem like an asshole, you seemed like a jerk, stuff like that. But after I got to know you, that's where we became close. But most instances, the first impression means everything, right? So these people were willing to give me like a second shot because I was just at a lot of the gatherings together or a lot of the parties, a lot of stuff like that. That's where we got to see more of each other and learn more of each other. But for the most part, if I never met these people again, or if I didn't have similar circles to them, that impression of me being like a jerk or an ass or intimidating, stuff like that, would have stayed in their mind forever. Like, oh, they could have been brought up in like, oh, what do you think about Brian? Oh, that guy's a jerk. I didn't really like him. Blah, blah, blah. They could say whatever they want because that first impression meant everything. And that's what I wanted to get at today, is that self-actualization for me actually made me become a way better person, because it gave me the strength to look at all my flaws, to look at the things that I can improve on. And am I still improving? Heck yeah. I'm nowhere near perfect. I still revert back to that old self every now and then, because I guess that's like a defense mechanism for me. But when I realized that, I definitely did become a better son, better brother, a better boyfriend, and even now looking at future tense, a better dad, a better husband, everything, and a better coworker, better nurse, everything. It puts into perspective everything that I do and everything that I've done. It's like, dang, old Brian would have done it this way, and he would have got a response that was negative. And if I do it this way, the new way, I'd probably get a more receptive response, and more people would probably be accepting of the things that I do. And obviously, a lot of people are also going to say, it's like, forget what people think about you, keep being yourself, keep being your true self or whatever. But the thing is, I didn't know who my true self was at that time. Maybe I was just a young and naive person thinking I was on top of the world and thinking I was better than everyone. That's most likely the thought process that I probably had. And that was a very wrong thought process, a very skewed mindset of myself, because obviously I'm not better than everyone else. I don't have all my ducks in a row all the time. And if you think you're perfect, you're not. And if you think you can't work on things, you're wrong. And you should take into account what some people think of you, especially like what I said in the exercise before. Some of my closest friends thought I was intimidating, an ass, a jerk, stuff like that. And if that's what my closest friends thought, I could only imagine what like acquaintances or people that meet me for the first time might think of me. And me being in like the social media game, me being a nurse, a lot of people are meeting me for the first time via video or me doing the assessments. And I want to be the friendly face that people could go to for venting or in nursing to give me the right assessment, give me the right history and all that stuff, so I could help them the best way I can. And just imagine that. Imagine asking yourself, would you be your friends with yourself if you met yourself for the first time? And if you actually thought about it longer and longer, your answer is no. And how would you fix it? Like, this has always been on my mind ever since that class. That is the best class that I've ever taken in undergrad, grad school, everything like that. And that's my challenge for you guys that are listening to the pod. It's some self-actualization and seeing where you can improve and become better and do more and become the best version of yourself. Take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, would you be your own friend? And if you're going to say no, what can you improve that if you were to ask this question to yourself again, you would actually end up saying yes? Like, what are those pain points that you would need to improve on to put out the best first impression as possible? And I love that question. And I know this is a very short video, but it's just a challenge for you guys. And for me, it's helped me a lot. And it helped me, to be honest, just have a better mindset towards a lot of other things. And it's something that I feel like everyone, once they get used to it, it will help them become better people overall. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.